I'm very impressed with your radio station for the good work that you're doing. Before I get into the real thing, I would like to tell you who I am. I'm born and bred in Mokopane. My name is Nthabiseng Monyapao. I'm the author of The Workplace, Another Tale of Struggle. The workplace is experienced differently by different people, and amongst those who have experienced this are those who have experienced it very negatively.
So as the director of the SUCCINCT, so how did you come up with this company?
I think more than anything, it was my son's thought.
Okay.
He said to me, you know, Mama, you are always on point. He said, I want you to have a different name. And I said, which one is that? He said, SUCCINCT. I said, what does that mean? And he said, on point. You are always on point. You are always on time. Always particular interest in always time interest.
So I had to say your book. That's a very long time. What was happening in these 6 years?
I lost it 3 times. When they stole my laptop for the first time. The second time, my laptop crashed and I did not back it up. The third time, my car was broken into, and the laptop and the backup. Unfortunately, I had them in one case. So they stole the laptop and the external hard drive, which I backed it up on. Yeah, so it was quite a lot. But other than that, it was quite an emotional journey. I cried a lot when I wrote this book because I had to revisit the archives of my mind. The things that happened years ago, and they were not nice, and I had to relive the memories. So it was quite a bit of an emotional uphill. It was my Kilimanjaro. Hence, I spent 6 years. I did not even want to write the book to publish. I wanted to articulate my experience as I've had it in the workplace. But then I was forced by my daughter to publish because it was just their read. Everybody read the book. Wow. Yes. And I was forced to publish.
That is a sad story indeed behind the book. But we just want to thank the Almighty God, because I think is the one who created the time for you to spend 6 years struggling so that you can come with a successful book.
Sure.
Yes. Okay, so tell us, Mama, we'd like to know behind the work, what were you focusing when you were busy writing this book?
My children.
Yes.
You know, there was a period when I sat down and I said to Nthabiseng, take a back seat. You're always miserable in this job, and you are saying to yourself that you are providing for these children. Are you really providing for these children? What is it that they want? Do they want your money? Do they want emotional stability? What is it? And I think we are a very close-knit family, and they needed me more than they needed the money. So I had to make business and personal decisions based on my children to say, you know what, before I know it, they're out this door. They're going to tertiary, they're going to workplaces. You know what, the time that I have with them is more valuable than any cent that I can bring home. So if they can be around me and be happy, so be it. I think more than anything, it was the focus to say, I need to take this out so that I can, have a peace of mind to be with my children and enjoy them while they're still at home, eh?
yeah, indeed. Okay, then we also heard about the center and the launch of the book and also the launch of the center. Can you tell us what was the purpose for this center to be started? Okay, what forced you to start this center?
You articulated very well to say what forced you.
Yes.
It was a forced encounter
Okay.
to have this center. My research tells me that there are people who are gifted and very gifted, but unfortunately they don't have access to post-school education. As you might know, that in South Africa, basic school is affordable, but when you go post-matric, then everything changes. The ball game is different altogether. Access is a problem. Access to information, access to forms, access to this and that, and most of all, access to funding. Funds are a challenge because post-school education is commercialized and fees are exorbitant. So we thought that, you know what, in an effort to address and redress the current status quo, we need to come up with models that can assist people who do not have the accessibility, financial accessibility, to continue with their studies post-matric. Now we have established this center. This center, in it we offer programs that are reasonably priced, but we also source for funding to enable those who do not afford fees to be funded through programs such as learnerships, internships, and all of that, so that we afford each and every person that needs assistance so that they can learn post grade 12.
Wow. Actually, is a hopeful, is going to be one of the center that we're going to look at Mokopane. It will take Mokopane to the next level. So, can you tell our listeners, how can people of Mokopane benefit?
Thank you very much for that question. Mokopane is a small town, but it is a big town.
Yes.
It promises to be a growing town. In the next 5 years, the Mokopane that we see today might not be the Mokopane that we really know.
Yes.
Having said that, the idea for us is to have programs that are offered at a reasonable price for people of Mokopane, knowing the area, for people of Mokopane to be able to afford a skills program that a person from Mokopane can go and access in Pretoria, Gauteng, Johannesburg, and wherever, is the same similar program that they can access here, because we are accredited and we have program approval. So we are saying the certificates are mobile, meaning wherever you produce this certificate, it is recognized. So you don't have to be in Pretoria to study for the programs that we offer, to pay accommodation and to pay for food and travel and all that. You can as well access it here. SUCCINCT is here, and SUCCINCT promises to be a partner in educating Mokopane, particularly the youth, so that they can be well-grounded individuals that can have access into the job market.
Okay, Mama. Actually, you are bringing services closer to people.
Closer to the people.
Yeah, and to the poor. It actually is good. Services must be accessible and affordable to people. It's whereby we talk of Batopele principles. Is one of the Batopele principles, accessibility and affordability of people to get all those services. So, Mom, because you are a mother, a director, facilitator, moderator, assessor, all those in one person, how do you do it? I know this super person who can do all those things. I mean, you write it, it's a book, it's a director, it's everything in one. This package is all that.
I truly come across as an out there and bubbly character.
Okay.
But I'm reserved, meaning I can spend days and nights and days by myself, and I'm comfortable.
Yes.
So I spend most of the time, I'm a homebody. I spend most of the time at home, and I write in very awkward places and spaces.
Okay.
You know, I recall vividly a few weeks ago, as I was driving from Polokwane coming inside, I had something that I needed to. You know, I tried to stop, but I was uncomfortable. I had to get to the nearest hotel to sit down and write. That's how I write. So I don't take time and say, this is the time that I am writing. I write anyway, and it's a very annoying kind of a thing, particularly for my daughter. She's like, Mommy, we are in the mall. Mommy, we are at a restaurant.
Okay.
So I write. I just write. I take a piece of paper.
You're always with a pen and a paper.
Yes, and also on phone. Anyway, everywhere, I just write. So I don't particularly spend a lot of time writing, and the good thoughts come in the early hours of the morning. 3 o'clock I'm up writing something, even if it's programmed for tomorrow. When we get to office, they know that I have everything planned for the week, and we will start interrogating the plan, because I'm that kind of person. I'm an early person. I wake up very early, and that's when the writer's block and the flow, it's quite nice. And
What can you tell us about character and leadership?
It is imperative.
Okay.
It is of utmost importance, because the business takes the character of its leader. If the leader is focused, functional, a delivery person, then the rest of the people will fall. The business will take that image and shape into the market. But if the character is somehow reckless, laissez-faire approach, then the company will adopt that character, and that is the character that the company will go and project outside. So leadership is imperative in any organization, big and small.
Okay, but I want to know this one, Mama. How do you balance your life? Because you are a mother, you're also a businesswoman, you are an entrepreneur, you are an author. How do you balance your lives? Because also, family is very, very important. Children always going to need you all the time, and also you need to take care of the business as usual. So how did you balance this lifestyle?
Forget the balance. There's nothing like balance. You know what? Every day I treat it as it comes. You know, I'm not a rigid person. I'm exceptionally flexible, and balancing is an act that I still strive to get to. I haven't, and I don't think I will. But on each and every day basis, I work towards it to say, how can I be a better person to my children, to my other children. Remember, I have got these people, if they haven't gotten their salaries, I am mad. So I've got adopted children, I've got my own children, I've got a whole lot of responsibility, but balance is the last thing that I want to struggle with. I'm not perfect. I don't want to be perfect, but on a daily basis, I strive to better myself as an individual, as a professional, as a mother, as a community person, so on and so forth.
That's interesting, guys. We are still on air on Radical FM. You can contact us on our Facebook page. We with the lady of the house, I can say lady of the house. Yes, Lady D. I'm so impressed of this information that we get today. I will keep saying this word. I'm impressed for this information. It's my first time here in the center, but guys, I don't know. I'm jealous of people that are outside didn't get this information, because the youth of Mokopane are losing direction because a lot of things are happening here. But now we have an information center here, right here, accessible for all ages. It's correct, Mama? Anybody can come.
Anybody.
Yes.
We've got intimate classes
Yes.
for the older generation, the born before technologies like myself.
Yes.
And then we've got other classes that can carry 20 to 25 people, because we don't like large groups. We like giving people individual attention. So we stick to our 25 ratio of one facilitator, 25 candidates. And for the older ones, like myself, individual attention. We are having intimate classes, maximum will take 10. That is the maximum.
Where can people get to if people want to find you? Can you give us your information, emails, your phones, your addresses, and all the details?
Yeah, that is important. My email address is Nthabiseng at succinctinvestments.co.za.
Okay.
I'll repeat.
Okay.
Nthabiseng at succinctinvestments.co.za.
Okay.
Other than that, you can call our office line, which is 015-491-1290.
Okay. You were talking about something, a block of bullying. Can you explain about it and how people can just put their information there?
Okay. We have, for the book, we have a blog, because we want people to come out. We want bullies to come out and talk about their experience. And we also want bully target to talk about their experience of being bullied. And the blog serves as a safe platform, because you don't have to identify yourself. You can use a pseudonym, you can do whatever. You can withhold your identity. What is important is the story of bullying, so that you share with others. If you are a recovered bully addict, talk to other people to say, I realized this, and this is how I got out of this bullying game. Now I am a new, I'm born anew. So those are some of the things that we encourage people. When you talk, you take it out. A problem shared is a problem halved. We believe that by sharing your bullying story, you will be having some of the problems.
Can you give us that blog where people can share their story?
Then the blog is, I don't know it by heart yet. It's bully at work blog.wordpress.com.
Repeat it.
bullyatwork.wordpress.com.
Okay. This is the book, listeners of Capital FM. The book is called The Workplace, Another Terrain for Struggle. So there's a lot of information in here. It's not about bullying, even about people who are neglected, rejected, isolated, people who, sometimes people, they just take your title and run with it in your workplace. So this book is got a lot of information. So if you can just have this book, it's 230. So it's available. You can call her. She gave us her number. You can call her. The book is very cheap, 230 with the whole of information, and then the resolutions are in here on how to, to defeat these struggles. So we thank you so much for this interview, Mama. And then I think you are going to do more in the future. So tell us, you sound like you are so interested. You are too much in youth. You love youth. So what's the story? Is there anything about youth that you want to tell us? Because your programs, they are more too much on youth.
Yes. The reason why my focus is on youth is because I think in comparison I had an easy youth.
Okay.
Yes, and then when I was bringing up my sons, I realized that they are struggling with a lot of issues, a lot of things. And what attracts me to the youth is the ideas and the intelligence and the brains that they have. All they need is for them to be to have a control pattern of thought. If their thoughts are directed, they become better people.
Yes.
They are not everywhere. They learn to focus on one thing, because youth, they do have a lot of ideas. And when you have got a lot of ideas and you are only one person, how do you divide yourself into those ideas? So they want to touch here and start this, and they never end anything that they have started. So I just thought it wise to say, with this whole lot of brains and ideas running, can we just control them, give them a platform to talk about them, and choose the most appropriate one, so that we can generate that idea and build it up, so that it becomes a viable business idea that can be sold to the next person. So that's basically what we are doing. Through our business skill interventions, we project the future for a business that is starting from the idea generation and into how we build that idea, so that it can be attractive to the funders.
Oh, thank you, Mama. As we wrap up the show, and what is the message that you can give our young people and people from Mokopane?
Quite often we do not tell our youth that we love them. We see a lot of wrong things with them. Youth, when we talk about youth, we give it a negative perspective. So I would like to tell Mokopane youth and youth in general that we love you. You are our future leaders, and without you, the country is not going anywhere. Hence, SUCCINCT and team will put all of its effort and endeavors into ensuring that we channel those beautiful characters that you have, so that you can reach your desired end. And your desired end is success and nothing less.
A country without youth is a country without future.
It's true.
So what do you think about books and technology? Because technology nowadays is taking over. So do you see one day your book being on internet, reading it on internet? What is it that you see about your book?
Okay, thank you for the question. The behind the scenes, they are already there. The ISBN number is reserved, and they're working on publishing an ebook.
Okay.
Yes, it is registered.
Wow. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
We thank you, Mama, and we are really inspired by you, your work, a wonderful job that you are doing out there for youth, especially also to the community of Mokopane. We really appreciate it, and you can also join us on our conversation on our Facebook page, which is Radical FM SA Reloaded. Tell us what you thought about this new invention that is happening right here in Mokopane. And I'm still saying I'm impressed.
Wow, I didn't know about this initiative. Really, I didn't know. I didn't. What is it that you want to do? I mean, to make an awareness, to make sure that people know about this SUCCINCT. Because even me, I always pass it most of the time, but I didn't know about it. I think there is a high time we must do some awareness whereby we go and talk about it, and everyone that knows that there is SUCCINCT in Mokopane, and it's here for people of Mokopane.
Yes. We have a marketing strategy in place.
Okay.
We have worked on the marketing strategy for both the book and the center.
Okay.
And we are going to go out there, and we are going to go with you.
Yeah. Yes. Wow! We are going, and we are ready to. we are part of it, by the way. It was launching and we were here and we are still going to be part of this, and then it's a good initiative, and especially when it's about youth. I mean, youth development is part of, you know, our center. We love youth development. Without youth we are nothing. As I was saying earlier on, that a country without youth is a country without future. I mean, these people, they will be our leaders of tomorrow. So when we develop our youth, we develop our country. So it was a powerful interview, Mama, and we thank you so much, and we wish you all the best in everything that you're doing. May God bless you in everything, and then whatever that you touch may turn to gold.
I love you too.
We love you. Bye-bye.
Right. Another thing is that to our beautiful listeners, that they can also get your book on our Facebook page, which is we have an offer, and then also they can SMS the weight SUCCINCT to 33903.
Yes.
SUCCINCT to 33903, and so if they will see the book on Facebook.
Okay.
Offer. So immediately when you go there, they should show you.
SMS the keyword SUCCINCT to 33903. SUCCINCT is a keyword, and then your message to 33903. So, and then we'll receive your message, and we thank you so much, and we love you. And Mama, bye-bye.
Thank you.
God bless you. It was a powerful interview today. What do you think?
I'm still shocked. I'm impressed. I
love this lady. I love this lady. I love her.
We are honored to be next to her, because after this interview we'll talk to her. I'm feeling sorry for those guys launching of the book and launching for the center, but indeed is a really good center, and is a really inspired book. Lady D, I think we must get a copy.
Women are doing it.
Did she say that you were moving with her?
Yes. Give me high five. High five for that. We are going with her. You know, we are good. We are good like that. We are good. You know, I love how we do things, and then people just get adopted as, you know, on the spot. It's because of the good works that we are doing. Because we are also, you know, supporting the community. As RFM SA, we are always, you know, going everywhere. We don't mind. Every event we are there, every launching we are there. So even tomorrow we are having an event of a powerful woman.
Yes,
so
I can wait for that one.
Hey, it's gonna be power.
Yes.
So tomorrow we are broadcasting live. Where?
At Hospital View, Apostolis Kekana's house, because is a woman of God. She wanted to host the event in a lodge, but God just spoke to her and tell her that if you are going to lodge, what about the women that next door and the poor women who cannot afford to go there?
Wow.
So why can't you host these things at home, so that people that are disadvantaged can get can be part of this invention, celebrate your birthday with it, and celebrate the inspiration women that you are with them. So yeah, we are live tomorrow at Hospital View, Apostolic House, Apostolic Kekana, from 2:30.
From 2:30
tomorrow. And Lady D tomorrow.
We are there. And then today we were celebrating another woman's beautiful work, and tomorrow is another woman again. Woman. We started January with a powerful woman. Tomorrow is another powerful woman. So woman power. Amen. I can swear.
We try all our best, but I think we still need a woman to do. Youth of Monyapao. we must fight for them, and we must come join together. And listeners, if you're at home, there's information you can give us, or you can add us for fighting this, please just comment on our Facebook page, Radical SAFM Reloaded. Just send anything, can be useful. Any information. Today we are talking about information. We just get information.
Yes.
Even information that we have at home can be useful to other youth, can be useful to others, can be useful to our country.
Yeah. And then we had a wonderful, you know, show today, and it's 6:30. We are coming to an end of our show, so we thank everyone that who tuned in today, and we believe God is there for you and will bless you, and then the whole information is going to be informative for you. So I guess you'll learn something today. So I'm with TJ, and tomorrow will be in Makwedering Hospital View to another broadcasting live. So RFM is there. So 2:30. TJ will take us there. He knows the place.
Yes, my dear one. Thank you for listening to our radio station, guys. We really love you, and without you, we are nothing. Please support us, guys. Hit the like and make us proud, because we're going to make you proud, guys. Enjoy the music, and we'll see you next time. Show.